Hey guys, Kathy Richards, RD, hopping on. Happy Thanksgiving to anyone watching in Canada on the OIHC page or on Kathy Richards, RD. So today I wanted to hop on super quick and wish you all a happy Thanksgiving, but also answer a question that I got from a client that's looking at going towards intuitive eating. So, what is intuitive eating? Intuitive eating is going back to the basics and eating based on those true hunger cues that come up and not eating in response to all those external cues, right? Like time of day, what other people are eating, things that are happening. So it's really getting back to like, I'm hungry. What do I want to eat? And then making the choice to eat. But I thought it would be helpful to hop on and talk about holidays because that was the question that I had. And the question was I'm going to be eating a few Thanksgiving meals with my family over the holidays. How can I do this from an intuitive eater approach? So that is a great question. And how I would answer it is intuitive eating is about the long the long game, so to speak. So it's a journey, right? I wouldn't say it's a destination. So when you're learning to become an intuitive eater, you're going through different parts, and the beginning of it is going to be self-awareness, checking in, using that hunger fullness scale to see, am I hungry? Am I like over hungry? Have I waited too long? Remember, we've got to kind of figure out that pattern that works best for us in that returning to that intuitive eater state. So one meal isn't going to change, the grand scheme of things, or even two meals if you're having meals with a few different families over the holidays. So I wouldn't focus on it so much in that you have to be like making changes as an intuitive eater. But as someone that's becoming more of an intuitive eater, you might just have more awareness around like, I'm full. Okay, maybe I don't need to take a second plate. Or, I know I'm going to have dessert tomorrow. I don't really like this dessert, so I'm going to choose not to eat it. Not from a standpoint of like I need to save my calories for tomorrow, but from a standpoint of that's not going to satisfy me, and I'm just looking to eat foods that make me feel good. I've gathered with my family, I'm still eating with them, I'm still having that connection time. And what I eat when I'm connecting with my family doesn't so much matter to anyone, right? So I think, and some people fall into the category or the camp where they get fed. Family shows love by giving food, right? So if that's the situation, and if you feel like you have to eat to help that host feel like they've done their job, you can think about things like that ahead of time. You can leave some food on your plate. You can say, like, I really did enjoy that, but I am full, and use a technique that we talk about in the emotional eating groups I run, calling assert yourself, right? Might not be the time that you want to start to practice that when it's like a holiday, because that can be a little bit bumpy depending on your family. But intuitive eating, it's like the long run, the long game. So one or two meals with family, you don't need to be worried if you're just in the early stages of becoming an intuitive eater. If you guys want to hear more about that, I've linked that in the comments, the description below this video, on how you can use intuitive eating to get you away from diet culture and back to like listening to the body cues and recognizing that the end goal of weight loss never works. People usually regain the weight or more. And the health outcomes that we are aiming for when we're usually suggested weight loss by maybe a medical practitioner, we can still see those health outcomes achieved without having weight loss. So that is super cool if you think about it. So that is my quick tip for intuitive eating over the holidays. I wish you all a wonderful Thanksgiving. If you have any questions, drop them in the comments, and I'll come back and answer them. Have a great day, guys. Bye.